Howdy YouTubers, this is Steven, and I'm back with another photo analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the cover of Ayumi Hamasaki's album, LOVEppears. And when I first look at this album cover, I noticed that Ayumi is topless. She's not wearing a top. And I'm like, whoa, that's pretty bold of Ayumi to do something like this. It's pretty provocative. She's really like, you know, being artistic with this. She's really pushing herself artistically. And I say artistically because, this, in my opinion, is not lewd. It's not vulgar. She's being sexy, but she's doing it in sort of like a classy, artistic way. She's not being lewd or trashy with it, or like anything that's pornographic. She's being classy with it. Also, she has strategically placed her hair in front of her breast too, which also ultimately it adds more kind of like mystery, so that as well it helps the photo not be lewd. But also it adds, a bit more mystery and dynamic to the photo. It's not like, oh, I'm full frontal. It's like, hey, look at me. You know, Wonder how it looks behind here. Yeah. She's really challenging people's imagination. Um, but her facial expression, for me, it's okay, but it could have been better. I feel like her face could have been stronger. She could have had more of a specific look on her face. Her eyes, they look a little blank. Her face, or her lips, her mouth area, I don't quite understand the look. But I'll give her a little credit and say that, she has found the light, and the light is hitting her face well. Let's see. Also, I don't understand the double necklace. I think that's a bit distracting. I think one necklace would do, or even just no necklace. Um, either one necklace or no necklace, but two necklaces, I don't know. It kind of brings down the quality of the photo, in my opinion. Um, as well, Ayumi Hamasaki's hair color looks a little drab to me. I don't know. It probably looked better in real life than it does on a photo, and it probably just photographed not as well as it could have. I don't know. I guess I was just hoping maybe for a bit more of like a bright look in her hair, because her hair looks like it's kind of a brownish blonde color. I don't know. It looks a little drab to me, in my opinion. But overall, I think it works well with the photo. So I won't knock the hair too much. Ayumi Hamasaki's neck in this photo looks really nice. It's really positioned well. She's giving us a good look with her neck in this photo. It's like it's giving her a bit more height in this photo, and it's improving her stature as well. The background choice is a little odd to me. It's alright. I like it, but it's just a little random. But I think it works. I won't knock the background, because, this could have been like a variety of different backgrounds. I just kind of wish I would have seen a bit more of the buildings in the background. It would have helped add a bit more dimension and dynamic to the photo. But it looks nice. Ayumi Hamasaki is in front of a window, and she's taking a picture. and they're photographing. They're using like the actual, cityscape as a backdrop for the photo, and I think that's pretty cool. Or at least that's how it looks. It could be just, the whole thing is kind of like a backdrop itself, and it doesn't really exist. But you know, that's part of the mystery. You don't quite know, but I think it's a nice look either way it goes. But it's just, slightly a bit random. That's all. One thing that I just noticed about Ayumi Hamasaki's hair, particularly the hair strand, like the hair near her breast, is that if you look on the left, her hair on the left seems to be kind of almost cupping her breast, while the hair on the right seems to be laying like straighter, just like laying or flowing straight down. As far as the pose is concerned, I think Ayumi Hamasaki could have done something better with her arms. It looks a bit too rigid. She could have like placed her arms around her chest, perhaps, or maybe placed her arms like on like behind her head, like put both of her hands together and placed her hands behind her head. She could have played with this the positioning or the posing a bit more and gave a better pose so that the photo would be more dynamic. This pose is respectable, but it's a bit forgettable. But to be fair, Ayumi Hamasaki is topless, so that will probably be the thing that people remember. However, you can be topless and, bring a good pose with it. That's just adding to an already, interesting thing. So that, just helps elevate the photo or the quality of the photo even more. And what could be better than that? As well, I don't see the theme of the photo played out in, well, the theme of the album played out in the photo at all. LOVEppears. But to be fair, LOVEppears is a difficult theme to interpret. I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm sure Ayumi Hamasaki knows what it means because it's the title of her album. However, she didn't play out the theme, but I think that she did deliver a great photo. Well, not a great photo, but a very respectable photo. This photo has the potential to be great. Just fix some things here and there, but overall, it's a nice photo. I think it's a nice photo. I like it. Now, perhaps the window represents or helps represents LOVEppears. At least the peers part, perhaps. But nevertheless, like I've said before, if you don't interpret the theme, at least deliver a great photo. Deliver a good photo, and then it won't matter as much, particularly in situations where the theme is kind of difficult to interpret. And I think that Ayumi Hamasaki, in my opinion, has delivered a great, or at least a respectable photo. I'm struggling between calling this photo good and great because I think it's better than good, but I don't think it's quite great. And I kind of felt that Ayumi could have did a little bit of a better job with this photo. But, I am being, a little, I guess you could say that I'm being probably a bit critical. But overall, it is a very nice photo. I appreciate Ayumi's, artistic expression with this photo. So I think that, she did a nice job with this photo. But feel free to let me know what you guys think. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and your support is extremely appreciated. Until the next photo analysis, adios and goodbye for now. Well, before I go, I just want to mention one more thing. I guess, the ultimate problem I have with this photo that's keeping me from thinking that it's great is that Ayumi kind of looks like a mannequin. If you look at the photo and you look at it for a minute, she almost comes off as a mannequin. And the title of this album is LOVEppears, so it's like love coming in. I'm thinking about life and vitality. And Ayumi Hamasaki is coming off as, the opposite here. She looks nice, but I just feel like she's coming off as a bit of a mannequin, and it's due to her lack of facial expression in the way that she positioned her body in this photo. I think this is a nice beauty shot. It looks nice, but the issue that's keeping me from thinking that this is a great photo is that Ayumi Hamasaki comes off as a mannequin. But, like I said, it is a nice photo. So again, thanks a lot for watching. Adios and goodbye for now.